Hey, Nails Magazine here. Sig is at the manicure table, and we're here to, to demo the China Glaze new nail spray. And so, do you want to talk about the colors? You want to just like look really quickly?
Yeah, so China Glaze came out with 4 colors of nail spray, including a strong adhesion base, and a fast forward top coat. And there's 4 colors, including bright blue, platinum silver, purple shimmer, and magenta shimmer. And we're actually gonna test out our 4 colors on one hand to see how it works and maybe some tips we can discover along the way. So first we're gonna start off with the strong adhesion base coats in this super cute pink packaging.
Definitely.
So
this is
that
the
they
first
have the
step.
logos on the side. Strong adhesion base coat. So my nails have already been prepped and the cuticles have been pushed back.
Of course they are.
And notice I have super short nails now. Womp womp. So starting off with a light layer of base. And if you have any questions about the process or something that you want to see, please let us know. And if you're tuned in, let us know where you're watching from. Also, we already read the instructions beforehand, so it's not like we're just pretending to know what we're doing here.
Massachusetts.
Hey.
Minnesota. Columbia. Oh, Columbia.
Oh, nice.
Far away.
So we're gonna let that dry. Meanwhile, we're gonna open up these other colors.
Paris, California, not Paris, France. Idaho, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Wow, the whole Midwest. Thank you. Mexico, Romania.
Romania, wow.
New Jersey, Newfoundland, LA.
Oh, hey.
North Carolina, Germany.
Just come hang out with us.
Arizona, go vote. Dallas, Florida. LA, hey April. April's here. Love April.
Oh, hi, April.
Netherlands, Philadelphia, Puerto Rican, and West Virginia.
So check out these. So the bottles are pretty like small in size, but I think it's perfect for your hand. You can see the way I'm holding it.
Sorry, can you hold it again?
Oh, of course, just so you can.
Yeah.
For size.
Yeah.
2 hands.
Perfect.
Let's see. Yeah, so right now we're waiting for the base coat to dry.
And yes, you do prep the nail before the base coat. Someone asked.
Yeah, so earlier we tested it out on our photographer, Kim, and we found out that if there's like hangnails around the nail, the color will pigment that hangnail, so it's kind of going to stay blue or purple, whatever color you pick. So it's super important to prep the nail, to have a proper manicure before you do the application.
Right.
So we're still waiting on this base coat to dry. Is there a color you guys want to see me test first? The pink, purple, silver, or blue? Oh, nice. So we just got a check-in from Kim, and it seemed to wash off properly, so we're excited to show you the whole process.
Pink, blue, purple, pink, pink, pink. I think pink.
Okay, pink.
We're getting like this stream of pink.
Perfect.
Someone's asking, do you need to paint well?
I don't think you need to paint well because we're going to test it out and you have to kind of have precision on where you point the nozzle. So you want to paint your nail and not your skin.
But it's okay if you do a little, right?
Yeah, it's okay if you paint your skin. If you look at the packaging here, my fingers are going to end up with paint that is supposed to wash off with soap and water. So it's okay if you don't paint well. I think this is the whole purpose of the spray pen, is for those who don't have that steady hand.
Right.
But definitely don't skip the base coat.
Right. And this is China Glaze. Someone's asking what product it is again.
Oh yeah, China Glaze.
Nail spray, and then their fast forward top coat.
Yeah, so here's the base coat one more time. That's
And the
what I'm wearing
base
right
coat,
now.
strong adhesive base coat.
Okay, I think we're ready for this. So I'm gonna do 2 fingers in pink, my pinky and my thumb. Wish me luck. Let's see, so I'm shaking it up really well. The package does not say how close to get to the nail, so we'll just get pretty close to make sure we hit the nail, but not too close so that we can give it some room. Let's see. Ta-da! We're going to do multiple coats to get like a full opaque coverage. because if you can see, there's a little bit of shimmer, so it's sheer. And also, interestingly enough, it's got like a little bit of like musky scent. So if you like Axe spray for men, I feel like that's sort of what it reminds me of. Well, that's cool. Now we're gonna do the thumb.
Make sure you have something on your table if you're...
Oh yeah, we coated our table with paper, with
this.
recycled paper,
Yeah.
so that we don't stain our nice, beautiful manicure table. So you can use newspaper or any recycled paper to do that.
Or nail mats.
Or if you want like a fresh, clean paper to do like your own abstract art you can hang later, that's also a cool idea. Oh, see, I totally missed my nail. And this is an aerosol can, so obviously it's spraying cold if anyone's curious about the temperature. We're gonna do the blue. I'm gonna do the blue one here. Ooh. So I totally missed my nail, but I got my skin, but that's fine. Let's switch to the silver. I'm gonna do my ring finger with that one. Yeah.
Well, that one's really sheer.
Yeah, so I'd probably do 3 coats of that one. And the purple. What do you guys think about this product so far? Did you guys try it? Or for any nail techs tuning in, is this like something you guys would retail or do on your clients? Maybe for like a express manicure?
The consensus seems to be that it looks really messy and cleanup time is a concern.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to see how that works out afterward. Yeah. So hopefully it comes out as easily as directed.
How long does it stay on? And we don't know. This is
We're
our
not
first
sure.
time working with it, but it's a polish. So,
exactly.
You know, probably a few days.
Chip free for maybe a couple of days, but it's just regular nail polish. They're not promoting it as like a long lasting or hybrid lacquer. So yeah. I would say a couple days.
Yeah. And the dry time, we don't know exactly.
We don't know yet.
The first coat.
Yeah, so the pinky's looking a little bit dry, so I think it's time for a second coat. Yeah. My aim is so bad today. That's cool. It's looking more opaque.
Yeah, it looks really cool, actually.
That's definitely pink, though. Oh, the blue. You see how it's kind of gathering around the nail, which is why it's super important you prep beforehand. I think too, what we noticed earlier is you kind of want to move your nail around because it's sort of like a liquid that's staying on the nail, so you don't want it to dry like on one end and not on the other, so just kind of leveling it out.
Someone asked if it smells. It does actually smell like something. There's some sort of like fragrance in there. We were saying it kind of smells a little bit like Axe. April suggested maybe for an ombre, this would be a really cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. That's a good idea. So that's the silver already with the second coat on.
That looks really good, the second coat.
Yeah, look at my fingers, so pink.
Cool.
Here goes with the purple.
We don't know if there's refills for this spray, but we can look into that for you guys if they're asking.
I would probably say, I mean, yeah, we definitely don't know the answer now and we'll follow up, but it doesn't seem like I'm not really sure how they would refill the can.
I mean, it's a good question because they're saying it looks like you're wasting a lot of product, you know, by getting it on the table.
Interesting.
Etc.
Definitely a good point.
Yeah. Maybe that's something China Glaze could consider. Bigger sizes or whatnot.
So right now we're just waiting for it to dry. Do you guys think we should add a second coat? Maybe on this blue finger you can still kind of see like a clear edge.
Some people are saying too, like if you sprayed it further away, do you think it would pool less?
Oh, great suggestions, guys. We'll do that for the third coat. Sounds like you guys have tried this already.
I think some people are saying they've read the reviews and kind of kept up with it.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, they're really curious about dry time and then removal. I imagine regular non-acetone, right?
Yeah, I would say regular. If you're super concerned that it won't come off, I would use acetone. But I think because it's advertised as like a nail polish, non-acetone would be fine too.
We're also not sure how many applications in every can. This is already just, you have 2 on your hands, right? You just have 2 layers.
Yeah, right now I have 2 layers. And it's unsure how much I've used already because you can't see.
Yeah, you can't see that.
I mean, you can feel it, but it's pretty light, but not really. It's hard to say.
Yes, you do wash your hands after you're done with the last layer of polish and the top coat.
Okay, so we're going to do a 3rd coat, but I'm going to have the spray a little bit further away this time. Yeah, that was a great suggestion. Then we did the blue. Yeah, see, that was definitely a good suggestion because you can see more coverage. So thank you. That was the purple. This is so interesting. If I just stay like this and I don't wash it off. Cool, definitely more opaque than originally anticipated. And this is with 3 coats.
This is 3 coats of the spray polish.
You guys don't look like this.
That's actually, I like it. It's very arty. We were saying it reminds us of Lorde. Remember when she had the black nails?
Yeah, it was for an award show. She had black nails,
Yeah.
but she also had like dripping paint on her skin, which was super interesting. So earlier we tested this on Kim, and I applied the top coat too soon, and I was also a little bit heavy-handed, so I smeared some of the color. So I'm gonna wait for this to dry completely before applying the top coat as directed.
Totally.
Yeah. So do you guys have any questions for us, whether about the product line, or even just any Nails Mag questions we can answer you while we're here on Periscope?
Do you need a special base and top coat?
Well, the instructions say to use the China Glaze adhesion base.
Right. Use the system that they're kind of
And the fast forward top coat.
giving you.
Because they say that their base has like bonding agents that's supposed to help with the application, or at least have the product stick to it the way it's supposed to.
We are gonna wash. She's gonna wash her hands when the product dries. Yes.
Yeah, so I actually have to wait for the color to dry completely before applying the top coat, and after I apply the top coat, I have to wait for the top coat to completely dry before washing my hands with soap and water.
So how does it feel on your skin right now? That's a really good question.
It's a little bit sticky if I touch my fingers together. If I touch it, I don't feel anything on my other hand.
Actually, that way.
Maybe I can just do some a little bit of eyeliner. Just kidding, don't do that. Feels a little bit sticky. When I applied it, it was cold. But there's no discomfort. Like, I can move my hand. It's comfortable. It's not, my hands feel normal.
That's good. That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
Jewels Not Tools is on Periscope now.
That sounds so familiar.
I know, legs. It's funny.
Hey,
I remember
Allegra.
she asked us what Periscope was, and now she's
Oh, look at you.
here.
I'm so glad you joined us. We miss you already. We miss Chicago. We wish we were hanging out in your studio.
Oh, if a client has an open wound, would you use it?
Ooh, I would say maybe not. And advice for a traditional manicure, just because you want to avoid getting this product on the wound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're still waiting for it to dry. I'm gonna take a picture for our
Please.
Snapchat at Nails Magazine.
And can you send me one for Instagram?
Of course.
This is how we do social media at Nails. We multitask.
Let's see. Any questions out there? Did you guys know that we already have our next top nail artist application out and live?
Nails and TNA applications went live yesterday. nailsmag.com/ntna2016.
So you're just watching a photo shoot, right? Watching, not washing. Photo shoot happened.
Who's helping Sigourney? Beth. Well, Beth is behind the camera.
Guys, I wish Beth would go on screen because we're wearing
We're
similar
twinning.
shirts today.
We're
We're both in
twinning.
stripes.
We're twinning, but I didn't know it was going to be on camera today, so I didn't make an effort.
And neither did I, but here I am.
But your hands look cool. They have colors on them.
What about if I take a picture like
That's
this?
cute.
Guys, I'm going to be no shame, excuse me.
Can you put a gel top coat on it? That's a good question. Yes, Beth Lipsy. There's only one Beth at Nails.
Would you put
Bella.
a gel top coat on this? I mean, people do put gel top coat on nail polish, but I would recommend just sticking to the system.
Yeah, I think so. It's also new to us.
Yeah, so we're super excited to try this. I think I'm looking pretty dry, so I'm gonna apply the fast forward top coat.
Okay.
So just a light layer.
A gel base? Probably not. I would stick to the base they give you to make sure the paint stays.
Yeah, they're really promoting this as nail polish, as a nail polish system. So
Hey, buddy! Buddy's here!
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's way too much. I got distracted by Buddy.
You're so distracting. Hey, is it tan? I love all the niceness on here. Everyone says hi. They say where they're from.
We're just hanging out with you guys.
Yeah. So what about allergies? Someone's asking.
It's an excellent question, and we actually did a crowdsourcing in the April issue of Nails magazine where we asked nail techs what their thoughts and opinions are about spray-on nail polish, and some people did bring up allergies. And I can't think about their answers top of mind, so I would definitely check them out on
April issue, Nails magazine. Someone keeps asking about toes. It probably would be cool for toes.
It'd be cool for toes, and so long as you can. I mean, I would have to wash them in like
Oh yeah,
you have to wash it for your clients, or in like a pedicure bowl, or if you're doing this at home for yourself in the tub, probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you have to be able to wash it off with soap and water, as it says.
Someone asked, did the paint come off on the top coat brush when you polished it?
Like, was there paint on the brush?
Yeah, like did it, or was it really dry?
I was trying really hard to make sure that I glide the brush.
Oh, yeah, I don't
and
see
the product. I don't see anything on there. I really wasn't trying to like scrape the brush against the nail because I didn't want to remove any of the color. So I don't see any shimmer or anything on the brush.
Okay, cool.
So I'd be super light with it. Because earlier I was pretty aggressive and I had a heavy hand and it kind of just slid off.
You were just excited.
I was really excited.
Just excited to try it. as was I.
Yeah. I gotta say, this color combination would be pretty cool. So as someone suggested earlier, I think this would be cool for like nail art. I guess think of it as like the old school
airbrushing.
Airbrushing.
Kind of like an airbrush. Yeah, April was also saying, you know, kind of maybe as a replacement for a chrome or, you know, like a metallic finish.
True.
These are it's kind of what they are. They're all that metallic finish. So we'll have to ask if they're going to do like other finishes or if this is kind of just the gimmick right now.
So we're just waiting for it to completely dry. And also, you guys are going to see a little bit of our offices.
And we're going to go on a tour.
To the kitchen to wash my hands.
Yep.
So you'll see our headquarters, or at least just a little bit of it.
If you just joined, we're doing spray paint type nail polish from China Glaze. Sigourney sprayed this on her nails, base and top coat. And now
Before
we're
and
waiting.
after.
Yes.
During, I should say.
And what we're waiting for is when it's dry, she's going to go wash her hands, and we're going to see kind of how it looks.
Yeah, so if you want to look at the instructions,
each
box
Good idea.
has a cool color according to the nail spray, and then with photo and written instructions. So you apply the base, spray a light layer of the first First light layer, a second light layer. Top coat, allow for it to completely dry, and then wash with soap and water.
It's that easy.
And again, we definitely recommend for you to prep the nails whether before you apply this product.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions from you guys about anything nails?
Anything nails mag related, China Glaze.
Any of you at Chicago? Were you at our party? Did we see you there? How cute these packaging are.
People really want to know how long it takes to dry, but I guess we'll let you know when we're really done and ready to wash.
We're testing it out in real time. I'm gonna wait another like 5 minutes.
Just to be safe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to smudge it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, nail polish spray.
Yes, by China Glaze.
Yes.
And right now there's 4 colors available.
We don't have a price point right now. We don't know, but we can look it up. I'm sure China Glaze would tell you as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a little bit sticky, but not so much. Got riveting footage.
We don't know if there will be more colors. We were just saying, for now, these seem to be these metallic finishes. But we will follow up with China Glaze and kind of see what their plans are. Maybe they're seeing, too, how people react to it. We don't know. So
Yeah, these are definitely metallic. But also, if you want to just apply the first light layer and have that be it, it gives off like a really nice sheer.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be this opaque. It's really up to your preference.
How does it feel on your fingers?
It feels normal right now. I mean, unless I like touch my fingers together like this, you can see it's a little bit sticky.
Mm-hmm.
But I could still move around. I might stain some stuff if I like touch my face.
Yeah, I was thinking too, maybe like we should have worn an apron. I mean, you didn't get any on you, but I don't know.
Well, definitely you want to cover your workstation so you don't stain that. Like we have a bunch of recycled
We have
paper
butcher paper.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just wash your hands and all the polish should come off. The excess polish.
What it is.
We're going to actually follow Sig to the kitchen and watch
so you
her.
guys are going to see our office.
Yeah. Well, the bottom half. We don't work in the bottom half. We work in the top half.
Mm-hmm. And if you're curious, we're actually in our nail studio right now, which is why you might hear an echo because there's only the 2 of us in this big room.
Yeah, and we'd show you the room, but we need to clean it.
Yeah, this is where all the magic happens.
What's the amount of product in the can? Does it say? That's a good question. Does it say like how much is
1.4 ounces.
1.4 ounces.
And we're still unclear of how many applications per bottle.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is the room where we have our photo shoots for our covers. When we were filming the Troubleshooter series or other demos, we do them here. We actually haven't periscoped in here until now, which is kind of funny, right?
Yeah, because we were in like the back room for interviews, so we've never been in the studio. So welcome.
For Periscope, we just improvise and go wherever.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys follow us though.
Yeah, thank you again.
Craziness. Yeah. We're just having fun, and I'm glad you guys are too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna dry to the touch.
Okay, let me get you here touching. Okay.
Because also it says fast forward top coat, so it's meant to be
a fast dry.
It says a super fast dry time.
Okay.
So long as you use it with a strong adhesion base coat, which we did. Let's see. Yeah, I mean it's dry to the touch, so I feel like if I'm not super aggressive, it should come out okay if I just touch my skin.
Okay.
So let's take a, look, if you just rub it together like that, it moves over to the other hand. So I can see it'll come off pretty easily, I think.
Okay.
So let's take a trip. Come on over, guys.
I'm gonna put my
MTV Cribs.
I'm gonna put my high heels on because little known fact, I wear high heels all day every day.
The most amazing heels.
And so I take them off sometimes when I periscope, but I'm putting them on.
Welcome to my crib, guys.
Do you think we can use fast freeze, quick dry top coat on this product? I wouldn't. I would just use this
I would use the system.
Yeah.
Especially because the product is so new and not that many companies have a nail spray.
Right.
I would use as recommended.
Right.
So we're in our beautiful kitchen.
Here's the kitchen.
Should I open the fridge?
We got poetry on the fridge. Oh, look at my nails. Thank you, legs. Jewels, not tools. Coffee. Oh, I want some coffee.
So it says to use soap and water.
Okay.
You're gonna just test out the temperature. So it's not scalding or freezing. Grab some soap. Rub it in. Oh, it's actually just with water.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's already coming off.
Yeah, totally.
Super interesting. I'm going to be a little bit meticulous around the skin. So kind of just rubbing in like you would cuticle oil.
Oh yeah. Everyone wants to know what's in the fridge.
Our lunch.
Cold or warm water?
This is warm water. Let's see. So.
Oh wow, that looks really good. Oh, wow.
Let's see. We'll just walk back.
Okay. Bye, kitchen.
So I'm just cleaning up around the edges a little bit because I have like a clean frame.
Puerto Rico. Hi, Puerto Rico. I was worried we closed this door because then we would have been locked out of the photo
Oh, that would have
studio.
been fun.
Yeah. Is it non-toxic? I would certainly hope so.
You know, we were reading the labels earlier because we were trying to decide whether we should periscope inside or outside.
That's a good
And we
point, yeah.
didn't see anything about, at least no warnings on the label about it being toxic, but it definitely does say on there flammable.
Mm-hmm.
So avoid being around any fires when you do this.
All right, everyone wants to see.
Okay.
Fellas, like your workplace is so clean. Oh, you're so nice. You don't even see the whole studio though. So we're showing you select parts. Everyone's so supportive. You see the film. Nice. Ooh, that's a good pink.
I think the pink one, super opaque. A little bit of issues with the purple one, but that also could have been my application because brand new to the product.
Mm-hmm.
But first good run overall.
Do you have a favorite color, Sig?
I would have to say the pink one just because of the way it applied, though I'm not necessarily a pink person, but this one's definitely my favorite one out of the group.
Okay.
And also, I'm still, like, I put my hand on here and I'm still picking up
Oh,
some
yeah,
of the
okay.
colors, so I would clean, if you're going to do this in the salon and when you ask your client to go wash her hands, I would definitely clean up your workstation before she comes
Good
back
idea.
because then they're going to get it all over.
And definitely something you can throw away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in. That was fun.
Thank you. Oh, can you apply to acrylic nails?
I would say I would think so. Again, using the base and
Right.
top. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We enjoyed it. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.